It's got that kefir pear happening. And right over there is the new Santa Rosa plum, as you can see right there. I was able to get one more pear, one more plum. I may not add another apple tree, I don't know. I mean, the odds of this becoming a U-pick place is slim to none, really. But I do have some nice property, and y'all look, check it out. Your boy Maniac has the coolest neighbors ever. I was able to borrow the John Deere and bush hog my entire place. Y'all look at this. No more tall weeds, no more predator pressure. If we had snakes, well, that ended right there. I did finally see one black racer right down here by the creek down here, but y'all, I did sink the tractor right there. I ain't gonna lie. Thank you to my neighbor for coming and pulling me out. But you will sink out of sight. There's like a well, like not a well, but an underground spring here. And buddy, it sunk that daggum John Deere in a New York minute. But y'all, is this not beautiful? Look at this, look at this. Oh my. Now to some people it don't mean nothing. Look, you can see all my fruit trees all the way down to the gate down there. I mean everything, y'all. But this may not mean a lot to some people, but when you have your own place, your own farm, it sucks when you cannot access some of your land because of so much grass. But y'all, this place will be wet as heck if I don't cut the grass. Now, once you start bush hogging it like so, this property will dry up so fast. It don't dry up when you let that grass. When that grass is crazy high, it's holding water. It's making water pockets, just like where I sunk the John Deere. Within a week or two, you can drive that John Deere exactly over where we just were, and you ain't gonna do it. But tall, crazy weeds hold crazy amounts of water that you don't need on your property. I was able to move the duck house. As y'all remember, the duck manger was right here, and then like a little duck for baby ducks was over here. I was able to take it, move it to the very edge of my property line, out of sight, out of mind, because if you're not using it, there's no point in making another eyesore. But the manger has been here for 5 years, and now we have all this property here that I'm gonna let dry out, and I'll either move ducks here or I'll move chickens here. But I do have apple trees producing. I'm not an apple tree guru, just in case you know. So the first apples that produced here were the Gala apples. The next apples was the Pink Lady. Golden Delicious, still nothing. We had persimmons, however, my kids picked those. Our golden raspberries are producing again, or finally starting to produce for the first time. We have blueberries like crazy. We have tons of blueberries. We actually have the baby turkeys that are almost ready to turn loose into somewhere else. I'll be making a video of that for y'all to see. We didn't do great at trade day, but we did sell enough to pay for my fruit trees, so that was awesome. The garden has been tilled and worked quite a bit. Still a little bit more that needs to be worked. My wife is learning, y'all. She has never actually, I'm trying to let her do it by herself, but you have to stay on a garden. You have to hoe it, you have to till it, you have to hoe it, you have to till it. If you don't want to till it, hoe the heck out of it. Or those weed remover things, I don't know, they look like a stirrup on a saddle. Those things work. My wife is doing an outstanding job this year compared to any other year. Y'all, she never grew up being able to do gardening, farming of any sort. So it's been like a crazy learning curve for her, and she's doing really good at it. She is actually cutting the grass now, and y'all, guess what? Miss Savannah actually cut all the grass in the front yard for the, I was shocked. Miss Savannah has stepped up, and that is my daughter, in case y'all didn't know. She is 18, fixing to be 19, and she jumped on the zero turn, got it done. My wife is actually getting really good at weed eating. Wow, that was weird. Weed eating right here. My wife weed eated everything here. But I would like to say, hey y'all, I've been crazy doing this, doing that, but no, between the trade day until about lunchtime, I came home, planted a Santa Rosa plum, planted a kefir pear, and I can't remember if it was 8. It was 7 to 8 elderberries. I planted those, and they'll be coming up. Then I cleared some brush in the woods, but I didn't have my phone, I didn't have my mics, I didn't have nothing. But I was just pretty much looking at my property and realizing how much elderberry I actually have here. It's quite a bit. And we were able to sell a rooster that I'm so glad we sold. We do have 2 rabbits that we need to process. Next year, my turkey population will be a whole lot nicer and better because I have chocolate turkeys, and some look like they're gonna be chocolate pied. Now y'all, I don't care about all the others. Bourbon reds are the best, but when you raise the turkeys, y'all, it is delicious. I love it. Look at all the crab apples. I mean, and it don't matter. They're everywhere on this tree. And everywhere on this tree. Look at the crab apples. I eventually will clean up over here in this area, y'all, but there's no need for it. It got hot today. Miss Jelly made her a wallow, as y'all see right here. She dumped out her water bowl and said, I have had it. And as y'all know, I always check in the afternoon, so that's what I'm here to do. Fill that water keg back up. But she said she'd rather have it under her belly instead of in her belly, because it wasn't that long ago I put water in now. All we have now is the grass right here. It got dark on me yesterday. I wasn't able to cut it. I may jump on the lawnmower and try to knock this out pretty quick. But y'all, it has been a very eventful day, a very busy day. Look at this. Sorry about the sun, y'all. But everywhere you look is bush hogged, all the way down to the woods, even down inside the woods, y'all. But look at that. Daddy's fixing to put him some fencing up right there. As you see, the corner post is already set right there. We're gonna pasture that, and then we're gonna pasture this. But like I say, some videos, y'all, are packed with funny stuff, cool stuff, maybe some knowledge of something that I have learned, because I'm no genius. This video, not so much, right? But I try to bring the videos as I can bring you what I've been doing, what I've been up to, when I add something new. So today we added the Kiefer pear and another Santa Rosa plum. Super stoked about that. The yellow raspberries, we got to try them. If you've never had a yellow raspberry, they are awesome. They taste citrusy. Nothing like a red raspberry like somebody told me it would taste, but they're citrusy and it's a really good flavor. So I will say yellow raspberries are something you should try. And ours are already planted and producing, so I'm not digging them up. I love fruits. I did add more comfrey around a lot of my fruit trees, but I need to add more comfrey around more trees. May do that after I get through with the picnic here. Till next time, I'm your boy Maniac. Hope you enjoyed this little crappy video. We out!